It's 10 in the morning in Benidorm town, and it means that it is a perfect breakfast time in our city. Plenty of people, locals and tourists, are heading to the nearby cafeterias to have the first meal of the day. We are right next to the Levante beach, but we'll be heading towards the British street, towards the city center, and plenty more places to see what the terraces look like during breakfast. We are right next to the Cafe Roman. As you know, we are about to review this place for the third episode of Benidorm Battle, because this was the second most voted establishment for us to check. And we will be there, definitely. They have some nice breakfast options, by the way, apart from lunch and dinner time. Thus, many people are coming to this terrace at least to get a nice cup of coffee. The Bikini Beach Bar, we've shown you this place completely not so long ago, and it is a loveliest place that has some last minute touches on here. And it's great for breakfast. Honestly, it is one of the best things for nicest breakfast with privileged views towards the Levante beach, which this early in the morning at 10:30 is starting to be real busy. And today it's not cloudy anymore. There is a slight wind, but it's not too much though. And it is still a very pleasant place to be. Probably it's going to be way warmer than it was yesterday, that is for sure. The terraces are preparing everything, cleaning up the area around them. Quite a few people are enjoying a typical Spanish breakfast already, which is a cup of coffee, freshly pressed orange juice, and a toast with a tomato. The beach here, for some reason, it is flooded, probably because of the wind yesterday. The waves brought water up until here, which is why it looks like we have a lake on the Levante beach. Let's head slightly further along. Here, there are some nice places like Cafe B-Town. We've never been to this place personally, but we see quite a lot of people on this terrace, usually on almost a daily basis. Let us know if you've tried it out, but it seems like a good place to grab some drinks or maybe some snacks if you wish. Homemade pizzas, they say you have English breakfast, Spanish breakfast, and some more. In the city center on the Mediterranean Avenue, by the way, this is where we also have a couple of very popular places. On the corner towards the British street, we have the Vesta Cafe, which is really popular. They have a nice roast coffee here and many more options for coffee, tea lovers, those who want to have just a quieter breakfast in the heart of Benidorm. And it's nicely priced as well. Our gorgeous Mediterranean Avenue, honestly, is looking very nice with a lot of natural shade thanks to all the trees that we have out here, which is really much appreciated. Here nearby on the corner, right next to the Hotel Riudor, we have the Brunch Box. It is a beloved place for Spanish. This place is quite locally famous. Honestly, that is true, what their sign says. And they have some incredible meals to start for breakfast. Here, for example, they have, let me show you, chicken and waffles. In between, amongst other things, bacon shakes, cheesecakes, fried waffles, chicken, and much more. The Four Kings, which is the one that we reviewed recently, packed up today. Look at that. Absolutely full to the top. However, honestly, it was a good breakfast, but we didn't have a very good experience. We didn't have a very good experience with it, so we would not return here. But hey, it's a little bit for everyone. You know, coffee, tea, great, quite fast. Food, quite slow, even though it's a typical breakfast. So even so, it is really busy in this place. Seems to be quite popular. Nearby, we have some more places, but we're heading to show you one breakfast place that is wild. It is like a wild breakfast spot because people are getting whole meals during morning time, and it's usually always full. And this place is the John and Joseph's right here. We've reviewed this breakfast for you guys, and you can get a mixed grill. You can get like a whole plate. You could get like a whole plate for it if you wish. Chicken, meat, grill, hamburgers, whatever you want, even for breakfast. And they're so fast with it. That is insane. They literally bring the plates in just a question of a few minutes. It was one of the fastest services we've had here in the area. Nearby, on the Mediterranean Avenue back again, we have Granier, which is a typical Spanish bread and pastry place and a cafeteria. Incredible pastry, fresh bread. They have options for breakfast, like a typical Spanish continental style breakfast. Huge terrace, which is quite busy every single morning. Right next to the Hotel Don Pancho, which is one of the best places to stay here in Benidorm town. And this terrace is always busy with locals and tourists. Cup of coffee, orange juice, croissant or a toast, and even typical Spanish pastries. You name it, they have the vast majority of these. Really recommended, and they also have some great cakes. If any of yours birthday is coming up, this is the place where you can get a cake. They have red velvet, carrot cake, and many more. So definitely a great place to purchase one, and not too expensive. Right by the market. Today is Wednesday. That's when we film it. That's when you'll see it. Wednesday is the market day. It's the same as a Sunday's market. Not too crowded, I would say. So it's a better day to go on the market. If you don't like it too busy, the terraces near the market have very cheap drinks, coffees and breakfast, and these are stacked up. These are full on market day. Amigo 24 mobility scooter rentals is right here, and some more cafeterias and like breakfast places. This one is called Fusion. Huge terrace. Mostly people are coming here to grab some drinks, some refreshing drinks or coffee or tea selection. Supermarkets next door also working full speed, and some more restaurants slash cafeterias where people are coming first thing in the morning. People just look around, coffee, tea, pint, whatever there more is, juice, orange juice, and a typical breakfast. All of this is available right here next to the Sunday's market. All around us, there's quite a lot of people here. Obviously, market days are the busiest. Usually on a typical work day, there's no mobility scooters parked out here. There is no big affluence of people because the market is not around. But Wednesdays and Sundays, it is when this place packs up. It is when it's quite difficult to pass, even for pedestrians. There's plenty of cars, there's police officers, there's plenty of people, security watching the market, and much more. But here, the places nearby the market are some of the cheaper options comparing with the Levante beach to grab some nice breakfast. But the atmosphere will be quite busy, I gotta say, so be prepared. Nearby we have the penny farthing, and there's another places here such as Race or the other way around, the Duke of Wellington, the one that we've shown you guys here on the channel already. This is a great place to grab some breakfast. We've been here, we've tried fish and chips, we've tried some more things here that are not as typical for breakfast though, but it is tasty meals, great atmosphere, quite quiet honestly comparing with the rest of the places. So if you didn't check it out, check it in the honest reviews playlist here on the channel. Nearby, the Sweet Life restaurant and cafeteria, they always have an entertainment, live music usually once the terrace gets slightly busier, but honestly it's a very popular place to come. Gets crowded and full by midday. No wonder, because there is live music, live entertainment, just a good friendly atmosphere, which is what a lot of people are actually looking for. Back on the British street, right next to it, we have the Black Pearl, which is also a place of choice for some nice food and drinks. Slightly quiet this morning, but it's still quite early, honestly. Probably it's going to be busier towards midday. Not as many people are coming here for breakfast for some reason, but we need to check what it is actually all about and what might be the reason for it. Uncle Pet's here as usual. It's Terrace from early in the morning. Does gather quite a few people to grab their first fresh cold drinks of the day. Sunny terrace, lovely atmosphere. Obviously, people know it, people love it. That's why this place is usually really busy. And honestly, there's always a friendly and lovely atmosphere here. Definitely. Uncle Pet's is like a very healthy place, very healthy terrace to be here in Benidorm town. Riviera Hotel right in front of us. Their sunny terrace today doesn't look as busy though, probably because there are some checkouts. There's just a few people here, and that's basically that. Not at all, not busy at all. Special offers here up until 7 p.m. from morning till 7 p.m. That's almost half of the day. That's not bad at all. 4-star hotel with a lot of entertainment, lovely sunny terrace that many people do frequent, especially on middays. And nearby we have the Rosa Mar Hotel, which has been fully refurbished not so long ago. Nearby, the Calypso Hotel that we've shown you guys here on the channel. You can find it in the hotels playlist, or just search Benidorm by Anna Calypso Hotel and you'll find the complete video tour of it. Some buses already arriving to pick up tourists or bring people here, although so early in the morning it's not as common. It's mostly leaving than coming to Benidorm on holidays. Flash Hotel nearby, also quite a lovely 4-star hotel, adults recommended. And right next to it we have even more businesses that are really busy from first thing in the morning. The mobility scooter hire is blasting. They barely even have any scooters here on the outside. Like, everything will be taken right now. That is incredible. Supermarkets nearby, different types of wine shops, tobacco shops, souvenir places, magnets, etc. All of this is open from around 9:30, 10 in the morning, depending on the business and what it actually is. Nearby, we have the Sol Pelícanos Hotel, which was featured in the famous Benidorm series. Obviously, you know it already. Quite a few people are departing right now. Others are just having a walk towards the main avenue of Rincon de Loix, I suppose, to head towards the beach. And here nearby, we have a few last spots. The Silver Dollar. Obviously, it is something that is not so considered for breakfast. It's more for drinks, cocktails, just to grab something refreshing for yourselves. They also have some entertainment, bucket deals, cocktail deals, as you can see, right on the entrance. And this is just a nice place to grab some drinks. It is not as much about snacks and food, obviously, though, in this type of places. Usually a very nice and very healthy atmosphere as well. One of the good places here on the British street. Next to it, we have the Piccadilly, which is also a place where quite a lot of people are coming for coffee, for some drinks. They also have offers on cocktails and bucket deals though. Mariano's open 24 hours non-stop. Right now, yeah, it is quite busy, but could be busier. Surprisingly, there's not as many people here from early in the morning. They have some breakfast options and full meals and also food to take away. The good part is that it is open 24 hours straight, so whenever you want, it is actually available. But sadly, it is not the best roast chicken place that we have in Benidorm town, at least not anymore. It was though quite a few years ago. Plenty of people here are heading towards either the market, towards their hotel, or maybe towards the beach. Who knows? But people are having the loveliest time in Benidorm. This is how the breakfast time is looking like in our city of Benidorm in June. Thank you for accompanying us in today's lovely walk. Goodbye.